So that means like even if you had 10,000 items, when your account is below standard, you're not
Right.
gonna get any sales. It's just a limitation that eBay puts on your eBay account. This account that you have right now, you only do sniping for the next 3 months until you get out of below standard. Because with sniping, the chances of getting sales is much more dramatic. Easiest thing to do is go on Facebook Marketplace, put the maximum price to like $150 and type in the word laptop. And then find somebody who's local to you that's gonna sell a laptop to you for like less than $100 and then connect to your Wi-Fi and then set up your son's account on that computer and then run the 90-day plan over there. So Melody, welcome.
Awesome.
This is like your first or second week at EcomSniper, yeah?
Yes, I think this is my fourth or fifth day
Fourth or fifth
with
day.
EcomSniper. So I've
Gotcha.
been studying, and I just started reading the book this morning. Your book, it's
Nice.
so great. I just wanted to tell you though, Sammy. I'm older. I'm in my 70s, and I've got to tell you that I've always run businesses since I was a teenager, but they've always been physical businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wanting to do drop shipping. I've been playing around with it for, I'd say, 4 or 5 months and getting a couple sales a week. But I was with AutoDS, and that was a nightmare situation. They lost a couple of my orders, and it just really messed up my personal eBay
Mm-hmm.
algorithm. But working on that, I'm so amazed at the whole program, and I'm pretty good on computers. I'm great with people. Software is my weak spot. So if I'm asking a bunch of stupid questions in the group, you'll just know because I just have to learn the software. That's all.
Yeah, no, you're good. We're here for you, yeah? Like whatever problems you have, like Nuyin is also here to give support whenever you need, yeah? Like that's
Yes, thank you.
so Melody, like your fifth, tell us about what your stats are like 5 days in, yeah?
It's been interesting. I don't know like numbers or anything.
How many
I
listings do
haven't
you
had.
have up so far?
Okay, today I have 1,260.
Nice.
When I was talking with Noyan, when he was helping me make sure I got everything set up, I said, "Well, can I do more than 100?" And he goes, "Yeah, you got a million listings to do. If you want to do 300, you can." So I've been doing 300 a
Mm-hmm.
day, and most of them are listings through EcomSniper. Some of them were listings that I just put up on my own before. But
Gotcha.
so 1260. Haven't had any sales in 2 days, but I had two sales the 2 days before. Those were old listings. I'm thinking maybe my listings from EcomSniper might be getting, into the
Definitely.
algorithm.
Like what is your markup right now on EcomSniper, yeah?
60.
60. Okay, so that's good.
I can
So
go a little, I can go lower though. I mean, like, I just really want to build a really strong foundation
yes.
and just get some momentum going. But No Young was so amazing and awesome with his helpfulness. I just did what he said. Originally, he had me on the tracker at 5, and then I was getting some items rejected last night. And so he said, "Hey, drop your tracker down to 2," which I,
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know
Gotcha.
what all that means, but
So Melody, so you don't need to worry about any of that stuff right now, right?
okay,
Right now you're kind of in the beginning stages, but you're not
definitely.
actually starting as from ground zero because you used Auto DS in the past. So I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions before like
Sure,
we talk about what your next steps are.
sure, yes.
So before this, what's your feedback score on eBay? Is it 100%, 98,
Oh
90?
my gosh. Well, that's the thing. This has kind of been a disastrous. I sold a recliner. This was before I found you. I had listed a recliner. This man bought it, and so I did all my note. I always send him a thank you note, and then I always send him a note when it's mailed, shipped, and And then I send them a note. I don't have a really big business. And so on the day it's to be delivered, I always send them a note. Well, I didn't hear back
Wait,
from
Melody,
them.
before you tell me the context, like I'm gonna ask you a series of questions just so I can get
All
like
right.
a good answer for you first, yeah?
Yeah,
So
well, I'm below standard because of that, is where I
there we
was going
go.
with that.
So number one problem, so right off the bat we have like so right now your eBay account is below standard, right?
Yeah. He gave me a really bad report and I called eBay, but they wouldn't do anything.
Right. So Farouk, can you tell us like what happens if somebody what do you think happens if somebody has 10,000 items and their account is below standard on eBay?
Well, I only have 1,200
Right.
items done.
Right. I just
Okay.
want give us that answer. Let's say your account has 10K items, but you're below standard. What's gonna happen to you?
I'm outside. I have really bad internet.
All good.
You said 10K and below standard, right?
Right. What would happen to you?
Well, your traffic's gonna be low. eBay's not gonna push
Right.
you as much,
Hmm.
Right.
right?
Right. Exactly. So that means like even if you had 10,000 items when your account is below standard, right, you're
Right.
not gonna get any sales, right? It's just a limitation that eBay puts on your eBay account. So that means that what you need to do for your eBay account is actually not follow the EcomSniper roadmap because that's assuming that your account is like starting from ground zero or like above standard. Do you get what I mean? Melody, in your case, do you have another eBay account or like maybe a husband, partner, son, or someone's eBay account that you can use?
My son has an account, but he said he hasn't used it in years and he doesn't even know the
Perfect.
status of that account. But I could check with him and see.
Right. So Melody, like your journey, right, is gonna like I would say this is like what I would recommend for you, right? Because you're not a beginner in business. Like you've mentioned that you've run other businesses before, right?
Right. Yeah.
Time is important too, right? You don't wanna like you can fix
Totally.
this account, but it's gonna take like 3 months to fix it, right?
Oh my gosh. It wasn't even my fault though, Sammy.
Yeah, but
It
like
was the buyer.
I totally get what you mean, but these things are gonna happen always. Like, that's kind of like the
Okay.
nature of the business, yeah? So
Okay.
in your
Oh,
case, it's nothing that you can't overcome, right? It's just you're gonna have to
right.
start
Right.
differently than everybody else. So in your case, this account that you have right now, you only do sniping for the next 3 months until you get out of below standard. Because with sniping, the chances of getting sales is much more dramatic, right? Like you'll list 10 items and you'll get like 5 sales from that. Do you get what I mean?
Right.
And to get out of below standard, you need to have like at least, I think like 200 like successful transactions in a 3 month window, right? So
Wow.
which it's totally possible. Like there's other guys here that had went below standard and they sniped to get out of it. But this account you use it to get out of sniping and you'll learn the sniping technique from this account. The second account, your son's account, just to start making an income, get him to have a computer set up, log into the account, right? And then run the business on that account, right? And then start the 90-day journey on that account because it's starting from a much more fresh state than this one. Do you get what I mean?
Wow. Wow. So the sniping is just 100 a day that we're supposed to start with.
With sniping, you're probably not gonna be able to do 100 a day. Shoot for like 30, 40 items every day.
And still use EcomSniper for that.
Yeah, it'll help you do the product research and everything. Inside the docs, there's gonna be a sniping tutorial. Like you can watch that to see how to do it. But your main focus would be that this account goes into recovery mode, and then the other account is where you're starting the 90-day journey. Do you get what I mean?
Okay, well he doesn't even have a computer. He lives in his phone, so that won't work.
So you'll just have
So
to get a computer from Facebook Marketplace or buy it on eBay. I think you can get one for like 100
right,
bucks or less.
right.
And then like Jonathan or Farouk, how much did your mini PCs cost, yeah?
Yeah, like 80 to 110, you can get a nice mini PC. You can buy used laptops for pretty cheap though as well.
Right. Melody,
Usually when I buy when I buy the refurbished, they're usually about three or 400. I never heard of one for $100.
Right.
So I personally use like a mini PC and then I plug it into a monitor like that. So it doesn't have a screen built in. For a computer, it's going to be maybe a little bit more, but you can still get them pretty cheap just to get off the ground. Or if you have
Right.
like a
Oh,
separate
so
device.
you get a mini PC and you just hook up a monitor that you have?
Yeah,
Is that what
exactly.
you
I just
mean?
have I'm just using what I got. I got this old monitor and yeah, I just hooked them in and it's really nice because I just need one monitor and I have like a bunch of mini PCs.
Okay.
Melody, do you have a monitor? Another one?
I do have a monitor, yes. And I
Great.
just talked to my computer guy. I have like the world's best computer guy. He refurbs laptops,
No,
computers.
like that's too much. That's too much, yeah.
Well,
So
he said he'll get me one really, really cheap, is what he said. I'll just tell him I need a mini.
no, like don't say that. Let me like how tech proficient are you? Are you comfortable with computers and like technology, like setting up computers?
No.
Okay, so then
I
in
have,
your
when
case,
I'm
forget
setting
about
something up, okay,
in your case, forget about mini PCs, right? The easiest thing to do is go on Facebook Marketplace, put the maximum price to like $150 and type in the word laptop, right?
all right,
And then find somebody who's local to you that's gonna sell a laptop to you for like less than $100. You'll find many people that are selling it to you, and then pick that up, and then connect to your Wi-Fi, and then set up your son's account on that computer, and then run the 90-day plan over there.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. But am I gonna run both accounts?
you're gonna do two accounts. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine. I'm
yeah.
not afraid of anything at my age, Sammy. I mean, like 5 years ago, I lived through a hurricane. I mean, like I've lost everything. I had 3 houses on the beach. I'm not afraid of anything. If you tell me what to do step by step, I'll get it done.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, like, the plan is catered to the individual and your experiences, you know? Like, if you
That's
told me you
awesome.
did IT, then I'd tell you maybe set up a server, right? But you need to
I
do the
wish, I
things
wish.
that are the least, you got to take the path of least resistance.
Yes,
You
yes.
know what I mean? And then the moment you
So,
start
so
making
then,
1 to 3 thousand a month on one account,
right,
then you get the
right.
vision. So we
Then I
gotta
get what?
once you start making 1 to 3 thousand a month in profit, then you get the
Right.
vision and then you can
All
scale.
right,
But we gotta get
right,
you to
right.
that part as fast as possible. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. So your instructions are go to Marketplace, get a laptop, or yeah, that's the easiest.
So
And then set up
Melody,
my son's eBay account.
one important part is don't overthink it. Like sort it by 150 and then like whatever you see that's local, if it has a crack on the screen, who cares? Like it's not that
Right,
big of a deal, right? If it has like
right,
some color issues, if it's not pretty, right? If it doesn't have everything you're looking
yeah,
for, don't worry about it. We can always upgrade these things in the future, right?
sure,
The most
yes,
important thing is to actually get the laptop and start the next part of the plan.
okay,
You know what I mean? And we can assume that if it's a Windows laptop from Marketplace,
yeah,
most likely it's
right,
gonna be a decent one, specs wise, because
right,
usually sellers don't like list a bunch of trash because they know nobody's gonna buy it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna run with that assumption.
Well, I sell a lot on Marketplace also, so I know that's true. So
Right. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So that means you're gonna get it. So get a laptop with a screen, and then the moment you
right,
get it, ask your son to log into the computer on eBay, set it up as a sole proprietor, just like you go through the setup again on EcomSniper, and then you start the 90-day journey, 100 items a day for the next 90 days.
just 100.
100 a day, and then the first account you just use that for sniping. Like you don't list or you don't do anything else.
Okay, I'm sorry for my ignorance here.
Uh-huh.
I thought the sniping was where we were going in and scraping the 100 a day. That's not
No,
just sniping.
no, that's bulk listing. Sniping is a
That's bulk
technique.
listing. Right.
Yeah. sniping is a technique where we're undercutting other sellers to
Right, right.
maximize
That's
the
what I was doing
opportunity for a
before.
sale to happen.
Right. That's what I was doing before I found EcomSniper.
Right.
So,
But you were doing it manually, which probably took a long time.
right.
But
Oh my gosh.
right. But with EcomSniper, you'll snipe an item like you'll do 10 in like less than 5 minutes.
I know. I know. It's really amazing and wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I got my homework.
All right, perfect. So Melody, can you repeat back your next steps and then why you're doing it, just so that we have clarity on the path forward?
Sure. So I'm going to go to Marketplace. I'm going to get just a laptop that'll work and have my son set up his eBay. He's out of state, so I may have to do it for him. And then get that set up and do 100 a day for 3 months. And then on my laptop here, on my account, you want me to only do 30 or 40 listings a day?
But
That's the
sniping,
part.
with the sniping technique.
Sniping. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then regarding the how to do it, you can check the docs. It's going to show you how to do it step by step over there.
Check the what?
The ecomsniper.io/docs, there's going to be a sniping
Oh, the
section.
doc.
Yeah.
Right.
And it'll tell you exactly how to do it there.
Awesome.
All right, good. So Melody, let me
Thank
know if you have any questions, yeah?
Yeah, no, you pretty much covered it. I knew I was in a situation with the below standard. I mean, like I had above standard up until last week. So now, and it changes on the 20th of every month. Is that what I understood in one of your videos?
It depends on if you're on a 1 year. So regarding below standard and above standard, there's a 3 month
Yeah.
evaluation or a 1 year evaluation, depending on how many sales you have. So you want to get 200 sales as quick as possible to get to the 3 month evaluation. So it's going to be in 3 months.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You're just going to have to
Okay.
wait it out, but it doesn't matter as long as you start the other account. And then
Right.
3 months from now, you're going to have two accounts. So your potential doubles, yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's and regarding going below standard, one last thing I'll tell you is whenever you run into a situation that you have never experienced before,
Right.
reach out inside the group, right? It's not,
Yes.
this is not the time to guess anything. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because it's easy to
Right.
like almost every problem that you have like has been solved already.
Sure. Yes.
You know what I mean? I think
Yep.
said it as well. There's no question that's not a good question, yeah?
Okay.